Bar Talks with Big. This is Big, and my co-host here is Mike.
How's it going,
So
everybody?
we figured we would jump on here tonight, talk about the upcoming Roland Reserve Bourbon Fest to support pediatric cancer and see what's going on and see what's left to do, how things are going. If you could just give us a little rundown of what's to see on this weekend.
Well, brother, I tell you, it's going to be one epic event. I'm beyond excited. I've been humbled. It has been just an amazing turnout of people that have showed some unbelievable support. This community, again, I'll never be able to say enough about it. It's the strongest community I've ever been a part of. Our festival is going to be Saturday. A lot of people are flying in Thursday. And, we're going to get to have some dinner and get to talk a little more that night. And then Friday, we have our media night. So starting at 6 p.m., we're going to host a bunch of Texas barbecue and tacos and good things. It's being served by Barbecue King, Bourbon and Barbecue King, Moses Gutierrez, Jerry Hernandez from Bulldog, Randy Harshman. Just all kinds of great guys are stepping up to start cooking Friday morning. And then I'm taking some of the distillers out on a guided fishing trip out in the bay to give them a little return treat for all of the hospitality and great things that they've done for this Bourbon Fest this year. I'm talking about New Era out of Kentucky. I'm talking about King's Family Distillery there in Tennessee. Dream Spirits in Virginia, Prof. Saroff. Four Roses, Mandy Vance, Garrison Brothers. Just so many people have stepped up for us. World Whiskey Society, I cannot say enough about them. Those guys donated 2 barrels of bourbon with custom logos, custom everything, and literally free of charge.
Wow.
I mean, they have really stepped up. They have set the mark. They're bringing their whole team down to support us. And I tell you what, man, these guys are unbelievable. And yes, Mr. Osborne sent us 4 sets of his incredible spices, and those are going to be sitting out there, and we're going to use them to cook all of this meat that Moses is going to cook, these pork butts and stuff Friday morning for all these TikTok influencers, Instagram people, and distillers are going to share and eat on Friday night. What we'll do Friday night will be a chance for all the distilleries to present new products for 2026 and get feedback and be able to talk with everybody, do some bottle share, get their stuff out before it gets out to the public and see what they might need to do better or worse with those products. And that's going to be from 6 to 11. And thank you for the hat. And then Saturday is when all of the good, fun things happen. So Saturday at noon, when you walk through the gate here at the ranch, you grab your VIP bag, you walk down Whiskey Road to all 9 awesome barrel releases of that day, and then you enter into an area of nothing but vendors with tastings and all kinds of incredible whiskeys and tequilas and rum. We're going to have it all here this time. We got bartenders going to be serving up some incredible specialty cocktails. We got 5 food trucks, from Cajun food, from barbecue, from Mexican, from elote and spuds to funnel cakes and kettle corn. I mean, you guys are going to get treated like kings for coming here. I can't wait to have every single person. We're looking at possibly having close to 3,000 people at my ranch. And I can't be more excited because every one of us have an end goal. And that end goal is to support Nyla Naren and her family in this horrible but courageous battle that she has with leukemia. And we're going to kick its ass. We're going to do it. Everybody that stepped up is all hands on board. We have an army of people that is standing behind this little girl that they don't know, but they're giving the same love and support as if it was their own child. And I cannot say enough about everybody in this industry that has stepped up to do this. This is the example we are starting, and next year will be starting being planned on Monday the 13th. We're going to go right to. So this is our reward, is coming here and getting to visit and getting to give back and to see those families' faces, because Nyla will be here. Everyone's going to get to see her on stage. I'm going to introduce her and her mother, and they're going to get to see you guys and see and appreciate every single thing that every one person has done. So it's going to be an incredible day.
That's amazing that you're going to be able to have her mother and her there so everybody can see her, and as well, you know, and show her appreciation as well. And yes, that's amazing. So I'm going to go to the comments for a second. And Aaron said October 13th for next year's date.
No, October 13th is when I'm going to start planning next year's. That'll be Monday. So come Monday, we're going to rest Sunday and recoup from this year's work. My staff, I have 2 amazing girls and my wife and my son, and that is it. We've done this entire thing between just us. Julie and Karina work tirelessly doing all of this they work with just pure dedication. My wife not only has to put up with my ass all the time, but at the same time, she is right there in the middle, sending emails and, you know, making sure everybody's hotels are right and flight information's correct and how everybody can get here. I mean, she is coordinating to make sure that everybody is as easy as they can to get to us. And that takes a lot of time. I mean, we answer hundreds of questions every single day, and we gladly do it because all the hours that we put into this has the end result of what we want, and that's putting a smile on that girl's face and getting her the treatment that she needs. And what's left is going to research so that we can put a stop to this. And hopefully one day we're just having a fest just to enjoy ourselves, because we don't have children that are out there with cancer. That is our goal, and that's what we're fighting towards.
Well, that's a good goal, and that's a good reason to be able to celebrate once that time comes.
100%. And no, Aaron, it's not too late to get tickets, dear. You get them and come. You don't need a ticket. You just come. It is I have only thing that's charged is the VIPs, and that's because they get a little special treatment at the beginning. They get a nice Glencairn. They get access to the barrels before anybody else. But I do not charge for people to come to this event. I don't need your money at the gate. I need you to put that money in the auction, buying stuff inside here, buying drinks, buying food. All of those things come back to Nyla. And I would rather your money go to everyone instead of looking at a ticket walking through the door. What I have come to find is it's a lot easier to get families in here, husbands, wives, however it be, if I don't have to charge them $50 a piece, because now they're looking at it, well, we're dumping $100 right off the bat. I don't want you to think about that. I want you to get in here and see what good we're doing, and then make a decision if you want to be a part of that, because I can promise you, you're going to want to be a part of that. So it's free. You come in, my home is free to you guys to come into this, enjoy this fest, and see what we're about, see what this community is about, see what the bourbon community is really about, because we have people from 29 states and across the pond in the United Kingdom that have all been a big part of this. We have corporations in UK that are donating 10% of their sales from DMOs. I mean, that doesn't happen. It just doesn't. But everybody, because of this exposure and because of what we're doing here, everybody has jumped on. They're coming on board. They're just doing great things. And I call it the 3 Gs, man. It's great whiskey, great people equal great things. And correct. That is exactly what we are doing. And I want you all here. I hope my 40 acres ain't enough room. I hope I got people standing out there on floats in my pond. You know what I mean? I mean, the more the merrier
I
for me. I mean, I have so
I
many
would love
people
to
that are
see
going to
that.
be here. There's going to be plenty to drink, plenty to eat. Uh, the biggest thing I want to see is everybody sitting there enjoying the concert. And then when that live auction comes up, that's when I want to see people. I want to see arguing. I want that. I want this. Because the more we raise her, the better off this family is going to be. And you get something back. I have got such incredible, incredible bottles for the bottle share. And the barrel releases alone, they're all one of a kinds. These things are not able to be bought anywhere else. Nowhere else. We had the first ever double barrel, double toasted rye bond mix from Dream Spirits that was done from a private barrel Russell's and a 9-year 95.5 rye MGP married back together, put in a Kelvin barrel, toasted head, and it's been setting for 5 months. It
Wow.
is it is unbelievable in taste. New error. If you guys saw the labels that they printed up for the bottles that they brought in, we have a 14-year 95.5 rye that tastes like buff turkey. It is so fruit forward, so beautiful with the nice rye spice. And then we have this 8-year really nice Wilderness Trail barrel that you don't ever see on the shelf. Has anybody ever seen a Wilderness Trail 8-year? They're all 6 and 7. It's another one of a kind. And it is phenomenal. It's fantastic. Four Roses. There's that bottle was picked by myself, Kevin Carlson, Mike Yates, Center Bourbon, Bandit, Jay from Woodford Bourbon Guy. I put a dream team of guys together with Hooch Barrel Club, and we went and picked one of the most awesome barrels you've ever seen. I mean,
That's
it is a
amazing.
10-year, 3-month badass barrel from Four Roses. It's phenomenal. But there's so many. King's Family, we have a 10-year 155 proof that will blow your mind. And then we have this K45 wheated that is just oatmeal in a glass. It is so damn good. And they're not out. Justin held those back. He made sure that we were going to get these first ones. And this is a single barrel 10-year 155 proof. I mean, guys, come on. I mean, you're going to get some things that are just fantastic. But you also your money doesn't just get you that bottle. It's getting you the help for Nyla. It's paying for her medical bills. It's paying for her gas. It's paying for her mom to stay in a hotel. It's keeping their lights on. Because at the end of the day, cancer costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to treat. And I don't know about anyone else, but even for myself, it would be very hard to afford all of the things that is required to beat that. And for your 10-year-old daughter to have to sit there and watch it go through that it's unbearable and unthinkable. And I hope I never have to experience that because my kids are my world.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
I see them, I want to help her as much as I possibly can. So
Absolutely. You were saying it is definitely a tough situation to hear about, not yet alone to be able to see it in person. And everybody, from what I'm gathering, and seeing and hearing, is doing phenomenal for this event, and it's beautiful. I mean,
no, it is. It's from coast to coast, north to south. Um, Everybody has joined in. We have people flying in from California. We have people coming in from New York, from Florida, Ohio, Arizona, Indiana, Illinois. I mean, it's a couple from Colorado, one from Alaska. I mean, it's just that's people's hard-earned money that they're coming down to show support, right? And
correct.
I think we're one of the few festivals that gets put on, and that's what we're bringing it on, and we're doing this for is guys, I don't even know how to keep expressing myself on it, but we have such an awesome group of people in this community, and TikTok just really lets us communicate one-on-one every night as if we're sitting in each other's living room. And by getting on here, my old ass at 50, my kids looked at me and were like, "What are you doing, Dad?" And I said, maybe I can raise a little bit of exposure to this festival, and we're not just focused on local, and we can get people to come in. I put out my first video March 18th of this year.
Wow.
That was my first day to ever get on TikTok, was March 18th. I have been able to literally get in front of so many people and become friends with so many people within the elite inner circles of this industry. And they have opened their doors and their hearts and their pocketbooks to support this cause. And when you look at that, I tell people all the time, don't ever say that this is a community of guys that just want to gloat about their collection or talk about an expensive bottle or whatever. That is so not the case, because every single person that I have run across in this community has a heart of gold, puts out anything that they can. And what I tell everybody is $20 puts fuel in the tank. $20 gives her gas money to get her child to Houston to MD Anderson. That's how we have to think. We have to think not, I'm not giving enough. Every single penny goes towards her accounts. Every single penny. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't stop today. She is in treatments every day. And even when she, by the grace of God, goes into remission, she will still have to visit that every single year for the rest of her adult life, to be scanned and talked about. And that's where I think it's forgotten, is it's not a one time. It's not like having your appendix removed. This is with you for the rest of your life. You're in the battle forever. And that thought is always in your head every year when you go for that scan. Is today the day I get that news again? Mm-hmm. I mean, I think as a community, sometimes we forget that because it's hard to get caught up in everyday life. I know for me it is. But when I talk to these families and I hear what they say, it's just every day is a gift. Every day is a gift for them. And I'm going to give you, for instance, I have an employee right now, went to high school with, known him for my whole life. He had a massive heart attack 3 weeks ago, was in a coma, battled through, came out of that. 3 days after he came out of his coma, his 19-year-old boy was diagnosed with stage 4 lymphoma.
Wow.
He's a blue-collar worker with insurance, but not enough insurance. And we're going to do something for him. But imagine that. His life changed in a day. He fought for his life, and he came through that to get this news. And I think God let him get through that to help his son. Correct. Because God has a purpose for every one of us. And but I just want everybody to know it touches you when you least expect it. It touches you in the blink of an eye and changes your life. And I hope that we can do the opposite and change their life in a blink by all of us coming together and doing the little bit that we can to help them get through the worst part of their life.
So let me ask you, how much, if you don't mind, how much has been raised so far towards this event for the family?
So we've probably, between everything and the pre-bottle shares that we've had, we've probably raised about $10,000 in profits from those Dream Spirits bottles. I'll say this: if everybody shows up and buys all of the bottles from the barrel releases and does everything like that, we will be writing that family a check for probably $100,000.
That's a beautiful thing.
And that will get her into MD Anderson, people. That is our goal. We have to clear $100,000. And I think with the people coming in here, we are going to accomplish our goal.
Well, I'm hoping that they exceed that goal. That with everybody,
I would love to give them more.
and
I would
I
love to
would
give.
that would be amazing. So, with how many distilleries are coming to be there?
So we're gonna have people from the distilleries and the distilleries in this amount. So we're gonna have Onyx and Amber, Preservation, Garrison Brother, King's Family, Rare Character, uh, New Error, uh, Dream Spirits, Kuiper Saw, Still Austin. You put me on the spot here, Jim. I'm sitting here trying to think of everybody. I've been going through papers all day today. Fierce Whiskers, uh, Yokai, which is Mugen Spirits, um, and a few more. There's some more out there I can't remember. Then we're gonna have vendors like Bottle to Bond. Everybody sees him on here. He'll be here with his Glencairns and stuff. We're gonna have T-shirt sales. We're gonna have stave sales. Bourbon Brothers KC made these amazing Glencairn cigar holders out of bourbon staves. They make my whole house smell like a rick house right now. We have 75 of those that are going to be able to be purchased here. We have Glencairns that are going to be here. We have T-shirts that are going to be here. We have a bunch of different like small things, tinker things. A lot of prizes from Jack Daniels. They did ice chests and bar mats and hangers for your bar and all these the Glencairn flight holders. World Whiskey did a bunch of those things. Like there's so many gifts. I think Julie told me we're over 100 items in the auction alone. There's going to
That's
be
amazing.
phenomenal outdoor grilling supplies that were fabricated and made. I mean, this thing is just it's there's going to be a lot here and a lot for people here, and you're going to get to taste some of the best whiskey and tequila from Cape Horn, from World Whiskey, Cascanas. You're going to get rum from Vita Cana that's all finished in all kinds of bourbon barrels. You got Aerodrome Distilling that's going to be here. I mean, it's unlimited. It's unlimited.
Right. Right. So, guys, you're talking about 15 to 20 different distilleries that you're going to be able to speak to being there.
Yes.
And not only that, on top of all the extras that are going to be there to be able to be purchased and auctioned off, this is something that could be monumental, if not even bigger than that. And hopefully you're able to produce enough people that it's going to overtake your 40 acres.
I hope my neighbor's ranch is yelling at me because I'm cutting his barbed wire fence so we can all fit on his place.
Well, I'm hoping
that
as well.
But no, I mean, at
the
end of the day, this is going to just be a really epic event, and it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of emotions. There's some unbelievable guest speakers. Jason Flynn has put together this just insane video. And if you guys don't know who Jason Flynn is, he is the voice of Ford, Dodge, Jack Daniels, Firestone, Super Bowl stuff. His voice is so recognizable. When you hear it, you're going to go, oh my God, that's him. He's here. He's going to be here the entire day. He's going to be emceeing. He's going to start our prayers. He is an amazing man. And I mean, that's what we're bringing. It is monumental because you're going to get to rub elbows with the elite of the industry. They're going to be here signing bottles, taking pictures, talking to you one-on-one. I mean, it's a time to get to come and meet just amazing people and begin that relationship.
Correct. And I'm hoping next year I'll be able to get down there, knowing ahead of time.
We got to have you here. I know that Sam and Leah from Bourbon Trails, they're going to be doing some interviews. We'll have an area set up for podcasts and interviews. for people. And then there's, I mean, the who's who of TikTok is going to be here. So, I mean, man, it's just, I really hope some people make some last minute plans and show up, because you'll probably have the most fun. And it's just going to be a day to remember, a day to recap on. And it's going to give us something that's so much look forward to next year, because once you guys come here and see exactly what we're doing and how important it is, you'll book your rooms right now for next year. I promise you.
And that's what we can hope for, and we hope that everybody is going to, book out everything for next year before they leave, so this way it's taken care of and they don't have to worry about it.
No, and
so what is the day going to look like? So at 12 o'clock, people are going to start coming in.
Gates will open at noon, and we'll start handing out our bags and stuff to our VIP guys. You'll be able to walk right in, and you'll instantly you'll get hit by all the vendors. They're all going to be right there when you walk in, ready to take questions, ready to give you samples. Old Forester's got a huge team here with tons of their products. Jack Daniels and Old Forester products. They brought in people. It all comes to me as we talk, Jim, but that's another one that's going to be here. And but you'll run right into all them. So this is going to be just like a county fair type setup, where you're going to have lots of tents to go up to, sit down and talk. I will say this, that anybody coming that's not a VIP or corporate table, I encourage you to bring some fold-out chairs or a blanket to be able to sit down, because the concert we have will be just, you'll love it. Brian Kasich is one of the top performers around here in Texas. He sings it all. This guy does everything from 80s all the way up to the 2000s. He's a country powerhouse. He is a straight-up 6'5" tight end from Baylor University that sings Prince. I mean, the guy's crazy. He's just super cool. So the concert's going to be great, guys. And that's all my gift to you guys for coming down here and spending your money. I promise you that I'm going to make your day so incredible that you're not going to want to leave. And that's my promise to you, is that we have put in place everything we can to make sure that you guys are so comfortable and enjoy every last minute of this, that I have to kick you down the gate because you don't want it. That's what I want. And I give you my word, that's what we're trying to do.
Now, is there a set time that you're going to be shutting things down, or is it just going to go
until the last man stands, brother? It's from it starts at noon, and when the last guy goes. And I've had a million questions. The Texas OU game will be on. So everybody's like, "What about the game?" The game will be on. So we'll be able to stay in tune with the game, and hopefully my boys come through. But it's going to be a good one.
For sure. Is there any questions for Mike or myself?
We need it. And, we need more of these. We need more people following Bar Talks, to tell you the truth, man, because Jim does an amazing job, guys. And if you are not following him, you need to be getting on his lives like this, because he brings on some incredible people. I know you've had Justin and Carr on here from King's Family. I mean, he's always got somebody excited. And guys, that's how you end up building relationships. Talk to them. They're not unapproachable. Justin and them are normal people. Prov, you guys that come are going to get to meet Prof. Saraf. He's a legend in the industry. He is the most humble, genuine individual you will probably ever meet in your life. I can't ever say enough good things about him, but he is an incredible man. And he will make sure he talks to every single person here.
Just sit down and talk with Prof.
Yeah.
And have a conversation.
He's amazing. Well, I know Sam and Leah are going to get to talk to him. Like I said, he's a wonderful guy. To answer Ohio Bourbon Bro, what we decided today is any bottles that happen to be left over, which we're hoping are none, but any that are left over, I'm going to offer them up to everybody on here. and I will know that on Sunday morning. So I'm going to have close to 1,700 total bottles here. And if any of them are left, I promise you guys, I will make it available to you guys. We're contemplating the live stream of the auction. I just don't know what kind of delays we'll have. And I don't want to upset somebody that says they would have bid if the delay happens on the phone. So we're looking at that to make sure we have amp service to be able to accommodate that. I don't know, but if I do, I will let you guys know by Friday if we're going to do that.
Okay. So guys, keep an eye out, and Mike will let us know. John. So Tim said that's smart. More opportunity to financially bless the family.
No, absolutely. I mean, our goal is to have everything gone. 100% have everything gone out of here that night. And that's what I hope happens. And I think that'll happen, but you never know, right? And so I definitely wanted to give opportunity to everybody else in the deal. And we thought about, okay, should I hold some back and do a raffle to let guys get? Because these are some amazing picks. I mean, this is all year. I've spent all year picking these picks. And the distilleries knew what we were doing, and they wanted to make sure that we got the best that they had to offer, and we did. These are just insane bottles. So I might do something. You know, I want to give back to everybody that's been on here. So we're going to talk about this tomorrow, guys. Stay in touch. Maybe we will do that. Maybe I'll hold back some sets and give everybody on here an opportunity to go after them, so that everybody gets to feel like they were part of it. That's a great idea.
So the bottles, from what I'm hearing, those bottles that are going to be available are going to be bottles that are one-off, that you're not going to be able to get anywhere else.
No, they're not in a store. They're only here.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And I'm going to
go to
ask about my favorite. Man, I'll be honest with you. It's for me. I so far, I think my favorite is the Dream Spirits one. That Ribon that we did, it's just unbelievable. It is unbelievable.
Now let me ask you, that 22-year Buffalo Trace, is that going to be one of the ones that are available?
It will not, but it will be here for samples. So on media night, I have the 22-year. And I also have the new 10-year cash strength Mash Bill 2 Buffalo Traces that were acquired. Those will be available for all the people to get samples of, to see what they think about it.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks.
Yep. They will be here. So it's going to be a great day.
Mike, I appreciate all the kind words you have said about the podcast and about myself.
Jim, you're an amazing
You're a great person as well. And I love you too. You've opened a couple doors for me, and I appreciate it. Just being here is an honor for me, and I appreciate it. And anything that I can do to get the word out, or anything I can do to share out or help out in any way from here, let me know.
Absolutely, bro. You know, my door's always open, man.
Absolutely. And the same with here. The door is always open. Ron said, Mike, I definitely want that Larceny that you and Grumpy picked for sure.
So when we went to KBF, I took the guys. We were going to go to Heaven Hill for lunch. And we went into Heaven Hill, and I reached out to my friends there at Heaven Hill, to Sylvie, and she come in the gift shop. Well, Joe knows bourbon. Bourbon Bear was there. Ron, Grump. I mean, Adis from Bourbon Patriot. Everybody was there, right? Well, Sylvie, she goes, "Hey, what are you doing? Are you here to pick a barrel?" And I was like, "No, I just here having lunch." She goes, "You want to go to the Rick House and thieve barrels for a few hours?" That's like, absolutely.
Wow.
So they turned us loose, man. They gave us a few hours. We got to go over to the main rick house, and everything that was there on the floor was at our disposal. So all the guys got to literally pop bungholes and start thieving barrels, and we ended up picking two. We picked a really
Wow.
nice larceny and a really nice Rittenhouse rye barrel proof that was just incredible. So it was a great day.
That's
KB's
amazing.
most of those guys had never been there, and they got to go and do something that usually doesn't happen. But yeah, Sylvie and them let us in. Said, "You guys go have fun," and we did. We had a freaking blast.
That's amazing. And that's the relationships that you build with being on here and just talking to people and,
Yeah,
and being a genuine person. And that's amazing.
no, we had a great
I,
time.
I
I'm
would have
glad they did.
I would have been floored if I walked in and that happened. I would have been floored.
Yeah, yeah, it was a good day, man. When you don't very rarely get turned loose. Say, hey, go have fun in one of the biggest
Correct.
distilleries in the world. So we were definitely blessed that day. Sylvie's wonderful. I love her. Her and Jeffrey do an amazing job at Heaven Hill, and they have always been the most hospitable people I've ever been able to be a part of. And like I said, I love their products.
That's amazing. That really is. And
Uh, you know,
Mike, so do you have anything upcoming or anything that you wanted to do for this year that you're not able to, that you're going to plan for next year? Or what is the plans for next year?
so our plans next year, obviously, we're going to try and bring in some more distilleries. Um, and next year, I want to include a couple of other things for the wives within the deal, right? I mean, there's a lot of great women in this industry, like Erin and Sam and Leah and you know RNC, Bourbon Girl, all of them wonderful girls, right? Um, but a lot of husbands bring their wives, and I get a lot of times they're like, well, we really don't want to drink bourbon, and we have cocktails, but I think next year we're going to try and incorporate something that is cool for the wives too. Now, I will say I didn't mention this because, like I say, I'm getting old. I need to be taking Joe Rogan's mental stuff, man. We did have some really cool women's jewelry donated from. Is it Brighton, Raquel? From Boots and Britches out of Corpus Christi. It's really cool silver and huh? Kendra Scott. It's Kendra Scott jewelry and stuff
Okay.
that will be in the auction for the ladies or the guys if they want to buy it for their wife. But there's some cool stuff. So we are going to incorporate some more of those kind of things because we want everybody to feel like they're just as much appreciated.
And that's very thoughtful. I mean, that's great. Because I can only speak for me and my wife. My wife doesn't drink, so she's like, yeah.